Okay. Oh wait, did it go on Twitch? No, it went to YouTube. Okay, let me check YouTube. Okay, looks like it's working.
Perfect. That is what we like to see.
We are now live. Okay, looks like it's working.
Perfect. I'm gonna mute my phone. I'm gonna keep it up so I can see the chat. Right. Are you ready, my friend? Are you ready for a new adventure?
Hopefully we'll get through it this time.
We'll get through it. I have confidence. I feel confident. I'm feeling good.
I think I'll make a nice soft boy with pink hair.
A soft boy with pink hair. I'm digging that thumbnail.
I'm glad
you okay. So you and I do not, in my opinion, look super similar. I think that like if you take out the blonde hair, blue-eyed aspect, like your face is thinner and longer. My face is wider and shorter. But in that thumbnail, the face that you were making with the hands covering it, when you first sent me that, I thought it was two pictures of me, and I thought, I don't remember that. See, I was like, I don't remember making that face.
That's awesome. I'm glad it confused you. Oh, I should have installed the boss checklist mod. That way we can kind of like know what we're doing as far as what we're going through.
Ooh, that would have been cool.
I can still do it. It's probably like 2 seconds.
No, it's done. It's gone. It's over.
I haven't even created the world yet. Okay.
The boss checklist.
I'll just be Tony so it's easy for people to see.
Okay, I'll just make mine Tyler.
You don't have to. You already made a character. Besides, you actually have a channel with content on it they can go to.
Alright, boss checklist is downloaded. Every time you log in, does it have you, does it reinitialize the Calamity mod every time?
Boss checklist. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it unloads it and then it reloads everything and...
Naturally.
Okay. That should be everything. Just make sure that I don't have... Okay, good. Making sure that the mod that I was working on wasn't there. Okay, new. What shall we name this land?
We should name this land... You know, I was really thinking something witty, something fun, and I couldn't. Nothing came up.
All right, then we're gonna name it Thebes. This is the first thing that came to mind.
You know what? That works for me.
You still gonna go yo-yo this time?
Fuck yes, yo-yo. All
Looks like
day
we have a
or
Russian
day.
Viewer.
I saw that.
Hopefully he'll be able to give us some advice. Not to be a downer or anything, but I recently saw that there was a streamer in Russia who accidentally killed his girlfriend off of a $1,000 donation.
White guys? Or white guy? And that is a total downer.
That is a total downer.
At the beginning of a live stream.
Not much. But yeah, they gave him $1,000 donation on YouTube, and he locked her out in the Russian cold for 15 minutes, and she died.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't like that's still bad. Don't get me wrong. That is still not great.
No.
But it wasn't like an intentional, like he didn't take a knife and was like, oh, for $1,000 I'll stab my girlfriend.
Yeah, nah. Later it was revealed that the death was caused by blunt trauma, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. 6 years, by the way.
I feel like we started the stream at a high point, and can only go down from this point. We start with a Russian murder.
No, it's going.
And
It's
now we're
going
like, all
up.
right, now we're gonna
It's
peacefully
going
play
up.
some.
See, there's more smiles now than there was at the beginning of the stream. But what does that say?
Oh, you make a good point. We are up. We're on the way up.
We're up. Okay, start server password.
So for those of you who are just joining us, we are playing Terraria, but more specifically, we are actually playing a mod of Terraria called Calamity. Tony and I have actually 100%ed Terraria already, and we thought, how could we make this game interesting again? How could we make it fun? And so we decided that we were going to basically try this mod and start fresh, start a new playthrough that's a little bit harder with more bosses and new classes and everything else. What is up, Josh Miku?
Okay, I'm in. You may now join.
Oh, may I join now? I'm coming, Master Tony. I'm coming.
When you first start out in Terraria, it's always big setup, and then going for kills.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a very chill stream for the most part, because there's going to be a lot of just like setting up, building houses. What up? I'm going to join the pink team if you want to join the pink team as well.
Pink team's been nice hair.
Why, thank you.
We both went for pink, but we went in totally different directions with it. I love it.
Foci, what's going on? So I actually tried to get Miku into Terraria one time, and I had a complete irrational baby fit because I didn't know, I couldn't remember the way that you played the game. And so after like 2 hours of Josh being like, okay, what do we do next? I was like, I don't know, this game's stupid. Basically, and then I never played it with him again.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, the short answer is you pretty much just have the wiki open the entire time. I like Warframe, but not at all like Warframe. This game is not like Warframe.
Also, Miku, I saw your comment on the video yesterday, and we got more Wizard 101 coming your way tomorrow.
Yeah, don't you worry. Can we just build a house right in this little ditch here?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just real quick. Little.
So, I could not tell, by the way, was that comment sarcastic, or was there a legit, like, mild amount of intrigue over Wizard 101, Miku?
Nice, disgusting box house to begin with.
But now I can make a block house with an awesome staircase.
True.
Oh, mild amount of intrigue. Okay.
I guess we were mildly intrigued enough to continue playing it.
Yes. And I have thought about playing it. I've thought about playing it again since then. So, I don't know if you saw the very beginning, Foci, but we are actually playing a mod on Terraria called Calamity, and so we are just doing a expert run right now, getting the base house and everything set up. We thought we would stream the entire playthrough. If we are playing Calamity, we are streaming it. That is kind of the mentality that we have right now, and so everyone will be able to watch from this right now until we beat the final boss.
And I plan on finishing this, so Even if we just come on to play for a little bit or do whatever, probably. As long as we're both playing, the stream will be running.
Yep. And yes, I did also die to a slime. Just a moment ago.
It is an expert mode. I think that what we want to do is turn on Revengeance Mode. But I think it's only... I think we just straight up turn it on. That's what I've been told is the true way to play it, is in Revengeance Mode.
Yeah, so this mod, there are the traditional bosses still, Foci. There are additional bosses that the mod creator added as well, though, as well as new weapons, new classes. There's now a rogue class that has stealth that you can play. There's a bunch of new items and craftables now.
The music as well.
Yeah, new music as well. I also must get started on the elevator. It is what I was born to do, and it is what I do every time.
So you could turn Revengeance Mode on or off whenever. All enemies drop 50% more coins. Spawn 15% more frequently. So basically it's like Expert Part 2.
Ooh, Expert.
You want to turn it on now, or do you want to turn it on when we get to the first boss?
Let's turn it on now.
All right, Revengeance Mode. How do I do this?
Oh!
Wait, what did I do?
Revengeance is...
Revengeance is active.
Revengeance is active. That's all I know, and it growled at me.
Cool.
And I don't like that there's a bar at the top, and I don't know what it does now.
Okay, so one of them is Rage, and one of them is Adrenaline. When you press a bound hotkey, I'm not sure. I think I have to do that right now. It will activate a damage bonus.
I believe there are bosses after Moonlord now.
Yes, there are post-Moonlord bosses.
Yes. As well as stronger weapons and stronger armor after Moonlord as well.
Rage mode. For me is V. Adrenaline is B. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay. I'm gonna put all the special Calamity items inside of here. Did you open up your starter bag?
I forgot about my starter bag. Look at you, you silly little goose.
Still gonna be a yo-yo man?
I am gonna be the yo-yo man.
Okay.
I am the yo-yo man. Taste my yo-yo.
I'm just looking up at the UI to make sure that it's okay on OBS. The last
you're
boss
streaming
is
because my stream is just a black screen as I dig downward through to hell.
I'm not sure if these are in order. I know that one I've seen mentioned on the wiki a lot is Supreme Calamitous. It might be the adult Eidolon worm though.
Supreme Calamitous.
So
I mean, it would make sense for the Calamity mod for the last boss to be Supreme Calamitous.
there's a boss called Devourer of Gods.
Okay, I mean, that's definitely up there. Whoa,
Yes.
whoa, what just happened?
Yeah. What's up?
There's a blue circle around me and everything's illuminated.
That's unusual.
It is unusual and I'm frightened.
Bricks.
You guys are watching Tony's screen, not my screen. He is the one who will be streaming the events for you all to see.
Yes.
I still have piss poor internet and am amazed that I can get my face over to Tony for him to stream it for you.
So I'm gonna try to get a lay of the land while you're digging down there.
Sounds
I don't
good.
have a grappling hook yet.
I'm still very curious as to what this blue ring of light is that I have found.
These bricks are heavy.
Alright. Elon forgot to breathe. I have not taken a breath, sir.
Right, the enemies are harder. Watch out, their AI's better. Died to drowning.
We all have our issues, man.
That's true.
Uh,
I'll have to change over the laundry here in a minute.
not the laundry.
Yeah. Time's going on. I just want to find all the chests and everything I can.
Makes sense.
Now, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the first boss that we fight isn't actually a vanilla boss. I believe it's the Desert Scourge.
The Desert Scourge?
Yeah, it's like a.
I don't even know. I think the blue ring light was specific to this mod focus. But you are more than welcome to ask me about it.
That's throwing bricks at animals, it's fine. It's not cruelty.
No, it's not at all.
Attacked me first.
That's just fair play at that point.
Might die right here.
I hope that we do not have so we are in an expert world, but we've not yes, we've beat expert traditionally before already. A long time ago. Not that long ago, it was last year.
I have rage. It's full, but I don't know how to activate it. Okay, so it looks like we are in a crimson world.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I did activate the rage.
What's funny is I don't even have anything majorly against Crimson. It was just the first world that I ever played was Corruption, so in my head it's like, Corruption is the way to play it.
It was the original, but you know. Come on now. I want to go back home. Without dying. I can't. Throwing bricks. Oh! That thing did 59 damage. Mm-hmm. Testing. So is there water at the bottom of this?
There is. Yes.
I might join you then. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of ore and stuff up there.
Yes, there is. Oh, the squirrel followed us. Oh, that's your squirrel. Never mind.
Yeah, it's quite pretty advisable to, if you have a summon, to have it out. Just rent.
I mean, it makes sense.
Just so it can do a little bit more extra damage.
So you said the Desert Scourge is who we have to kill first?
Either the Desert Scourge, the Eye of Cthulhu, or the King Slime. I think it probably... the Eye of Cthulhu? It says here on the checklist it's King Slime.
Interesting.
And then the Desert Scourge. And a giant clam.
Naturally. I mean, that is the natural progression of things.
King Slime. Well, alright then. Get ourselves some armor. Some ore.
Heck yeah! That'll at least be the hardest for me, this white guy. But I think I'll overcome. And to anyone else who just randomly joined, we are currently playing a version of Terraria. This is a mod called Calamity that we were playing through. Tony and I have both 100%ed the game, so we started looking at the T-mod and seeing what we could find. So you guys will probably see some things that you've never seen in Terraria, and we will come across those things that we've never seen in Terraria either. So if you see a bunch of bizarre crap that you've never seen before, it's likely just the mod.
Here we go. Ooh, a bunch of juicy ore down here.
Juicy ore, he says.
Mm-hmm.
I love that my squirrel has I love that my squirrel just throws acorns. What's funny is every time that I start Terraria, like after you've played Terraria for a minute and you've gone through everything, like when you start over again for the first time, you really do wonder, like, how did I get to where I was? This feels like such a slog. Like, it is a lot. Son of a sea biscuit.
I'm missing every shot here. Thank you, squirrel.
Tony,
Oh,
you were supposed to be our great protector. You were supposed to get us through these hard points.
Look, bro, I gotta protect me first.
I love how when you play Minecraft, everyone's all like, well, the first rule of Minecraft is never dig straight down. You're just asking for something bad. And like every time I start Terraria, I'm like, all right, time to dig straight down to hell.
I have seen people try to start the game by digging left and right. As
What?
opposed to going down. Yeah, I don't know.
It is straight down, right off the bat. Ooh, shit is hurting.
Yeah. A violent fungal symbiote. Various melee weapons emit mushrooms in true melee range.
That sounds awesome.
Neat. Oh, better throw it away. Let's see. Oh! Cool. And a night owl potion and a suspicious looking eye, so we can summon the Eye of Cthulhu whenever we're ready.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Don't have any
There's
glow
still water down
sticks.
here? I guess no was the answer.
Well, I couldn't see the shaft, so I was like, is it right above the water over there? He jumped. He was prepared for any answer.
How are you doing, white guy? What have you been up to lately? I know you've had a lot going on the last 2 days. How's life been?
And I need a hook. Yeah, let's fix part of this problem.
That is what we call gravity.
Alright, you can at least hold up when you go down the shaft to try to grab the rope before you hit the bottom now.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. You know what? I think I might drink one of those 4 potions. I know what I need to do. I need to build a furnace.
Furnace. I think furnace and silver is what we should focus on right off the bat.
You need a furnace, you need an anvil, a sawmill, some other stuff.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, white guy. I am sorry. So I actually asked Miku if he'd be interested in streaming this game with us.
Yeah?
And I met up with him today at one point, and I was like, "Hey, did you get my text about streaming the Terraria?" And he goes, I did, and I haven't figured out how to respond." And I was like, "Oh, so that's a no." And he was like, "I just think Icarus is more fun." I was like, "That's okay, man. That's okay. No harm, no foul."
Okay. Terraria is timeless. It'll be here when Icarus is going.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You can be wrong, Miku.
Okay.
You can be wrong. It's okay.
Okay. I can hold against you. Understand if you're intimidated by greatness.
Dude, exactly.
Okay. Do this. Revenge. Gonna be super nasty in the ground.
Not the super nasty, sir.
There you go, regular table. Yeah. You said you wanted silver?
I think either it's silver or platinum, whichever we can get to first. Silver, it definitely seems to be out and about already. I think it would be a waste to do copper and iron and all that when we could jump right to silver.
If you can find enough of it, then that would work.
True.
You got your wooden yo-yo yet?
Not yet. Oh! There was a Jurassic drop, but I see a chest that I must get to. Ooh.
Yeah. I do love how
Wooden yo-yo. What? What do you love, my friend?
I do love how you're very ready and willing to jump into the howling dark. All that good stuff.
It's how we do, bruh. It's how we do. What do I need to make a wooden yo-yo? Is it just wood and cobwebs?
Probably. You can ask the guide. He will tell you.
Mr. Guide, what can I make with wood? Wooden yo-yo is wooden cobwebs. Hey, yo, Mr. Man. I'd like to talk to you, please. What can I buy from ya?
What do you... Come on, deeper.
It feels good. Some of you may be aware of the fact that Tony and I took a break basically from Halloween to the new year. And it feels good to be back and be doing stuff on the channel again, for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's refreshing.
Exactly. Aw, thanks, white guy. I appreciate it.
I will wear a suit of wood. Yes, I'm quite dashing at it.
Okay, do you remember the game Dream Daddy?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so Dream Daddy has a new game, or no, sorry, let me rephrase this. Dream Daddy doesn't have a new game. There is a new game similar to Dream Daddy, called Boyfriend Dungeon that is out right now.
Okay.
And it is a dating sim where you date daddies, but it's also a dungeon crawler where your daddy turns into a weapon and you fight with him.
Perfect. Sounds very Japanese.
Right? Yeah, I know. It's lovely.
I'll just name this Orange.
Dream Daddy White Guy is a game that was either developed or published. I think published by Game Grumps, actually. And it was a daddy dating sim where you're like a new guy in a neighborhood and you talk to a bunch of different dads and have to date one. Very gay.
Trying
to think of like a different way to say it.
It is a gay dating sim, so
yeah, like that wasn't even me trying to be offensive. I was just like, I didn't know the best way to say it.
What do the kids call it these days? Gay.
Gay. Oh, please do. Please do.
Building supplies.
Speaking of which, White Guy, I know that you have you've had a plan to start a YouTube channel for a while. Any idea when we might see something on that?
Oh, I forgot the mob drops.
Hey, and if you want someone to do something with you, start something with you, or do a video with you, just let us know.
Put it in with the potions for now.
I jumped into this water and a random chat bubble popped up, and I clicked on the chat bubble because I was like, what's this chat bubble for? And all it said was, Key Lime's skull was crushed in. And I was like, oh, I know what that was from.
I just love how the death doesn't even phase you anymore. It's like, yeah.
You just throw your body at it over and over and over again.
Everyone's got a strategy.
Hey, it's like work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I mean, by definition, I think it's still a collab. In presentation, probably not so much.
When does this narrow? Okay, right there.
Stick to the right.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Bricks. Okay. Feel like right. Oh my god.
So, how's it going?
Would go better if there was more rope, but I get it. Did you put that mushroom chest?
No, I found that mushroom chest.
Why is it just sitting there?
I didn't mine it up before the cave bats bashed my skull in.
Wonder why
If you
it's
must
sitting
know.
there as a stone. Oh! The granite elemental, he almost got me. Throwing a brick at a rock. I got the chest. Gosh. I kind of want to see what's on the right. It is in the water. Oh, it's a throwing brick. I thought it was an enemy. Oh! Oh!
Hi. What you doing?
What's that?
I don't know. Please don't hit me with a brick.
Did that hurt you?
No, that thing came out of the ground. Oh my gosh!
We're getting attacked. A lot. I actually teleported to you to escape the underground. That's not working out so well for me. Oh, you have a boomerang!
I do.
Yeah.
No! Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy. There is a there's a specific character, white guy in Dream Daddy, that will probably make you laugh your ass off. I'm not gonna spoil it, but his name is Brian.
He's pretty early in the game.
Too good.
Wait, it was Sue when it came out. I'm gonna switch to the right of this world.
I remember you, me, and Kindle played it together, and we all like voiced different characters.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Oh, see, there's a bunch of pots and all kinds of stuff. Where we need to be.
Well, we're in the bar.
See, chest
My
here.
squirrel scared. I have found the tundra, sir. Penguin.
Alright, I'm like, I'm gonna go explore to the right and immediately go down a cave. Oh, there's a cave. Whoa, what's this? Oh, dude, I found some altars.
What? Really?
Yeah, now we know where we can always just go if we need to. We're going all the way to the Crimson.
That is very nice.
Yes. Oh, and it comes with some climbing claws.
Oh, that's nice.
I have at least.
Do you think you're gonna play the rogue class this time around again?
I might try to go summoner. Naturally, you and I go for the most difficult and irritating playthroughs as summoner and yo-yo. I think yo-yo is more irritating. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yo-yo's irritating just because it takes so long before you start to like get some good, powerful yo-yo shit.
Pretty much. I mean, the gaps for yo-yo is just huge. It seems more complicated than it really is.
It really does. It's like, I would totally be down, and I'm sure Tony would too, to play a normal world, one that's not modded, so that you could play through it once and get like the gist of it and at least experience it once the way that you're supposed to. Because I remember I tried to get to Terraria so many times and just could not get into it. And finally one time I sat down with Tony and I thought, okay, this is the time. We're going to play it. I want to get into it. I want to experience it. I bought the game. And then I promptly put 51 hours into it that week and beat it.
Good week.
It was a good week. I remember that week well. It was like the whole week consisted of me waking up, logging into Terraria, and then looking outside at like 10 p.m. like, what happened to the day?
I just left the server running all the time, even when I wasn't at the computer.
Oh, it was so good. Actually, probably the last guy. I think the only other game that I've played like that since this game came out, or since I did that with this game, I want to say was Assassin's Creed. I did that with Assassin's Creed and Forza. When Forza Horizon 5, when Miku got me into Forza, that weekend, it was literally like, wake up, start Forza, 3 a.m., go to bed. Wake up, start Forza, 3 a.m., go to bed. I did that for like 3 days straight.
Man. Completed all the achievements in Skyrim and Terraria, but came back to play Terraria.
Right. How many games are you up to now?
I think I'm only at 2 or 3. Like, I haven't done too many more. I know that you've been like knocking them out.
Well, I've gotten lucky with simple games, stuff like What Happened to Edith Finch, which Miku suggested to me. I managed to 100% in probably 3 hours. It was a very short game, very easy achievements. And then like the next day, I played Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which was also a great game, but also able to 100% in about 3 to 4 hours. So I think I'm up to 6 perfect games on my Steam,
Right,
which does feel good.
Realizing now that what I do typically doesn't have any rhymeries.
I have found the dungeon.
Okay, what color is it?
Like the stone? Like what I know? It's gray.
Okay. It doesn't really change anything other than the aesthetics.
Oh.
I was just curious. Very first dungeon was pink.
Oh, really? I think with Calamity, it's not going to be like a definitive, like, oh, we're going to stream 2 hours this day. It really is going to be well, the game is up, we're going to stream type of a thing. So there will probably be streams that are going to be like 3 to 4 hours. There will probably be streams that are going to be like an hour to an hour and a half. So I can't say. I'm in for a little bit. I don't work tomorrow. So
I don't work tomorrow either.
I plan on playing for a little bit, hopefully. Shit. My face was torn off by a raincoat zombie. As one's face normally is torn off, you know.
Make sure you hold on to that boomerang, by the way. Make the flamerang with it.
The flamerang?
Yeah.
Dude, you lose so much more gold when you die.
Yeah. We need a pig. Think you could build like a house for the merchant?
He has one already.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
This goes to show how often I come back home. Alright, I'll buy a piggy bank. Oh, you bought rope?
Enough? No, I found a large amount of rope in my travels.
That's typically what I do. I start a world, I'll go all the way to one side by looking through every like tiny little cave. There we go. Let's try to step up. So I've heard that potions are way more important. Yeah, I am getting the feed from the stream so much later than you. It's insane.
Really?
Yeah, like I just saw how long are you guys streaming in there.
Well, I think part of it is because I'm actually watching the live stream myself, so I'm seeing it as people say it.
Ah, okay. You have enough rope?
I'm dying. Oh, I found the laboratory already.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck, you didn't. Oh.
I did not have enough rope.
Oh my god.
It happens to the best of us, okay? We can't all be perfect.
Okay, don't worry about it. I now have enough rope. It's okay. It feels so helpless when you run out of rope. Okay, don't mind this stuff. squirrel keeps teleporting above me and creeping me out. It keeps falling, and I'm like, no, it's an enemy. It's not.
I have done the same thing a couple times. Oh my god!
Oh, you did this to me!
I didn't do shit, son! I didn't do shit! Wait, you just got murdered? I got impaled?
Okay, not using the short sword anymore.
Yeah, short sword is over.
God damn
You
it.
did this to me!
You did, though. Okay, it sounds like a violent reaction to my freaking squirrel popping down. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have a grapple anymore. I kill some piranhas.
I miss me grapple, boy. I miss me grapple.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, and a double fuck for you.
No, I'm only hitting ones. Please die. Okay.
Alright, I am going to build some player housing.
Alright, you do that. Gonna try... Oh, that must be the slime that stole your gold.
Was it the slime that stole my gold then, was?
I assume so.
Also,
Then again, there's bricks everywhere, so maybe it was me.
I'm only talking like this because I've been watching a Dimension 20, that D&D, that College Humor thing, and they have a show that is a like British murder mystery, and ever since I started watching it now, I just want to talk British all the time.
Oh, I understand that. I did the same thing when I watched Harry Potter.
Not me! Not Hermione! You!
I'm trying to get your... Alright, switching back to bricks. I'm throwing bricks at babies to get their money. Come on, give me the money.
You did! Nice!
Huh?
This white guy watched one of the episodes of Mice and Murder, which is that D&D thing I was just telling you about. I told him to watch it the other day.
Okay. Turns out you dropped 1 gold when you died to it. Not really worth the effort. But that is
I have not had a lot of gold this time around.
Yeah, it's okay. The money comes later. I mean, if you were worried about the money, you'd be more cautious anyway. So.
I am just a poor boy from a poor family.
I found a rail track. Maybe you saw it already, I don't know. But I love these things.
Me too.
Because they usually resourceful business. I am really needing some better armor though. Ooh, amethysts. Wonderful, wonderful. Everything. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, this is the laboratory you found. Get to the mine tracks.
I had not made my way there. I did not realize that it was at the end of the mine tracks.
Yeah, the mine tracks actually lead straight to the end of it. Like straight to the front door.
Nice. What the fuck was that?
Good. Yes, a magic mirror.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yes. Magic mirror is an invaluable item as it allows you to return to your home whenever you use it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
bastards. Oh! Oh god! Okay, piranhas do a lot more damage. Ah! Dead.
You don't say, sir. You don't say.
Yeah, I'm throwing bricks at babies to get their money, Tony 2022. Throwing bricks through your window.
Did I tell you that I downloaded Minecraft in VR?
Yeah, he said it was cool for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. I was like, dope, Minecraft in VR, this is awesome! And then, like, right after that, my arm started to get sore from breaking bricks, and I was like, okay, maybe slightly not as awesome as I anticipated.
Where's all that metal?
Oh, the metal sack. What's next, Terraria in 3D? Wouldn't that be the day?
Terraria? Beam drop distance?
I just imagined something terrifying, and it would be like Terraria in VR, but when you boot in, it's just like a row of dirt in front of you and behind you because it's a 2D game, so you'd have to like walk on this little platform of dirt.
I always imagine if you were playing the game, a 2D game in 2D, that you would just see a stack of different colored lines. Just because you'd just see everything's outlined if you were a 2D character, you know? If you were on that plane.
Ooh.
It would just be a stack.
It would be. Thank God for the third dimension.
I know, right?
Tightrope VR.
Granite. I'll keep the stone. I still don't know where to put this. I'll just put this in the piggy bank.
Yeah, the demolitionist! You know what that means.
That means you can buy bombs.
Buy bombs.
Need some better armor.
Better armor for sure. We definitely got off way too easy when we were playing last time.
Yeah, we were playing on normal, not even in Revengeance or expert. Why do we have so many silver and gold bars?
I don't know. But I don't think we should complain.
Oh wait, that's right. Gold and platinum are in the same, not gold and silver.
Silver and gold, silver and gold.
Ingot, mob drop.
Hello there, Mr. Deliciousness, Mr. Demolitionist. Jeez.
Mr. Demoliciousness.
Demolitionist.
Oh, he's demolicious.
I had my mind too much in Dream Daddy still.
Take this sword. A blue flare. Take the bug net.
Okay, I thought of kind of a fun VR game.
What's the VR game?
by the way. Okay, so imagine an RTS like Halo Wars, for example. And in Halo Wars, you have like a hero class that goes with all the other characters when you send them out and about. So imagine a VR game where like you look at a map and you move stuff around on the map for everyone, and then once you're done moving everything around, you like press a button and then it goes into a first-person VR of the hero character that you play with the people that you move around.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like something similar to Toy Soldiers, but in VR, where you could like, you know, run around with the guns and stuff.
All right, we have at the Traveling Merchant a DPS meter, a fancy dishes, dynasty wood,
I don't think I
life form analyzer, a katana, and some pho. Some pho. So you can go fuck yourself. What Tony gone? It's just us here now. Well, Tony's gone. I'm hearing voices. It's just me here. Just me and you and me. Something special, something private. Oh boy, being attacked by a slime. I'm gonna work on the mansion while you work on constructive things. I don't even want to know. I cannot see his video right now, so I don't even know what you're referencing, white guy. I feel like I just want to not. Or is it just, it could just be that. Is your chair all torn up still, Tony? Did you ever replace it?
Oh, yeah, no, I never replaced it. Still do not have the funds to replace my chair, so only I have been murdered in my chair. It's a cheap chair from Staples, so fell apart easy. That's why I'm streaming, obviously.
This stream charity is the charity for Tony's chair.
Exactly.
We plan to use the funds so that Tony cannot look like. Never mind. You gotta stop with your head sometime.
And look better, yes.
At least I know when to stop myself. That's a plus. That's an improvement from just like 2 years ago, even.
Yeah. Gosh. Out of here, Wolfram, guys.
Oh, look at that. $20 donation.
Did you lie to me? Oh, he'll donate a whole $0.2.
Oh, 0.2.
I appreciate that. I'll take it. Fuck it. Just don't tell the IRS.
Well, looks like Tony's gone to jail for tax evasion. Oh my gosh, how much did he evade?
That's 2 cents.
2 dimes.
Okay, 20 cents. I'll take it, man. That's 20 cents closer. Just one of those things where it's like, I should get it, I shouldn't get it, man. There's other things I could buy, you know?
Oh, I get it. I get it for shizzle. For shizzle my nizzle, as they say. Those cool kids out there.
This really is quite nice, the snowy biome.
Isn't it?
Yep. As I get a lay of the land, I'll progress us towards the first boss. Enemies are definitely meaner.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh gosh. Ooh.
Oh, bother.
Oh bother.
Freaking bunny, man. Get out of my way. Bunny had to die because the bunny wouldn't move.
I would stop to mine up that iron, but I'm on a mission. To see the dungeon.
He just wants to see it.
Gosh, this is a big drop.
I was telling a customer of mine the other day that I have a life goal, and that is to recreate the Harry Potter Christmas scene with my best friend. Want to know what she said to me?
What'd she say?
At least you have goals.
You know, that's more than can be said for many.
That was hilarious.
What'd you say back?
I was like, true. I was like, at least a goal is there. I was like, and I'm gonna make it happen.
It's gonna be so stupid.
Might be stupid right now, but when we're living our dream.
Oh, I'm. It's just so funny. Because, like, we were like, oh, if we were super rich, we would just recreate the set and get custom sweaters from the actual company. Just do the whole shebang. I love that you blocked off the dungeon. With wood, like, stay in there, old man. Oh, he'll play Hermione. So
My favorite part is that Hermione is so at home for the holiday for that scene.
Well, what about?
Yes, you can play Hermione, dude.
What about in the second movie? When they're playing Wizard's Chess. Remember, they're still wearing Christmas stuff. You could do that. And he could be like, that's barbaric.
So that's the first movie, and it's right before she goes on
oh,
vacation.
Yeah. You're right.
Harry's like, I'm gonna go look in the library again. And Ron's like, we've looked at it 1,000 times. And then Hermione's like, not in the restricted section.
Because I think we've had a negative influence on her. Don't worry, I won't look at your mansion anymore.
Yeah, wait for my mansion, bro. My mansion's gonna be the dopest mansion anyone's ever seen, bro.
Make sure that when the traveling guy comes, you take a look at what he's got, because he could sell, you know, the yo-yo stuff. He doesn't have any right now, but... I'm taking the life form analyzer, though. I want to know whether there's rare creatures nearby.
I like it. I need to put some money in the piggy bank. Not me, not Hermione. You.
Not you. Not me. Hermione. Make ourselves a lead anvil. Tink. Now I can make stuff.
Dub sauce, brah.
What to make? I think I'll wait. I will wait. I'm wanting to make the wolfram armor and stuff. Boy. Quiet. What? I see. I hope it does well.
I hope so too.
Hopefully it'll protect you while you build. More net.
The traveling merchant has departed. He is no
Bye.
longer a part of our world.
You think that scene where Hermione is like all half cat? Do you think that was like all practical, or do you think it was some computer?
I'd say it's 99% practical. I think the only thing that may have been computer were her eyes. It definitely looks like a practical effect, though.
They did really good with what they had back in the day.
White guy, she was like 11, bro. Calm it down.
I mean...
Nope, no I means on that one.
It's not fan service for us. It's fan service for the Hollywood elite.
Oh. I've never hated furries or the Hollywood elite more right now.
I've never hated the Hollywood elite more than I do right now. What is in the water? That droid does a pretty good job. Might make one. Actually,
Not
yeah,
half
maybe
bad.
make one. How many Wolfram metal was it?
I think 8 or 10.
Okay, I think we had 20.
Well, and I deposited a huge stack of stuff.
Nice.
I just dumped my whole inventory.
Now I have one too.
All right, now we can go down with our little droids and continue to mine this planet for all that it's worth.
I think you got a lab coat.
I am a scientist, my dear man.
The scientist knows that yo-yos are the best weapons.
You know, Axel's name could have been Lexa, and I'm glad it wasn't.
Yeah, Marluxia's name could have been Lumaria, but it ended up being something else. I don't remember what it was. There's no rope.
Okay, so there had to take a hesitation on the mansion, Mr. White Guy, for one major detail, and that is that I cannot make wood background blocks yet, which means I cannot make my epic grand ball staircase.
Why can't you make wood background blocks?
Not background blocks, like the wood poles.
Oh.
Which I think we need a heavy workbench. I don't remember what it is.
That salamander has taken the business.
Salamander ready to die!
I did not expect... Why didn't I expect this? It's on my map. I should have been able to see this. But yeah, the lab is just to the left. Up here.
Oh no,
Ah, no, I had to scratch my lip. There go, bite. You good?
I'm good.
I like when my
like
little
all the
droid shoots a beam and I can't see what it's shooting a beam at.
I don't like that there's so much fucking water. I don't want to repeat of that. We, the other day, I'm pretty sure, spent an entire play session just trying to empty the world of water. No one appreciated it. Did not like.
One of my first Terraria worlds. Oh, that's right. The jellyfish have that electricity attack too. Got a bit of range to it.
Just a bit of range. Wee bits of range.
Yeah. I will see what I can do about getting you an advanced crafting bench.
I think that's what it is. I'm not 100%. It's either that or the lumber mill.
Okay, so you're gonna need chains. Chains. Sawmill. There we go. Yeah, you can make wood beams here now.
Perfect.
And now we also have a heavy workbench for whatever else you need.
My God, man, what would I do without you?
You'd probably finish something quicker, but the other thing not as quick. Let's see. See a golden bunny outside? I must go get it. Hey, rabbit.
I need us to find a... Was it a golden
Yeah.
pig?
Yeah, piggy?
Piggy.
Just a piggy, yeah. Piggies are worth 10 gold each. They're showing up quite
Piggy.
frequently when we were doing
To
stuff.
find the piggy.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I can just. Okay. Seeds. Bottles. Here, I've got a calming potion if you want to use it for your building.
What does the calming potion do, my friend?
Reduces aggression. Gee whiz. Dude, just drop the hand.
The hand.
It's died. Reduces aggression. Yeah, you do your thing up there.
Okay.
I'll just leave it in the potions box.
Sounds good. Uh-oh, I smell burnt toast.
Check your house.
I think I should check my heart.
How's your heart? Oh, so I thought it was popcorn.
Heart's okay. No, it's burnt toast. That's what you smell.
I
Right
always
before-
thought it was popcorn. Burnt popcorn.
I have not seen the new Spider-Man. I actually thought about going to the drive-in this weekend to see it because going to the drive-in is cool as shit.
I would like to go see the new Spider-Man, but I cannot leave my house yet.
Somebody's dying.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But probable.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not going anywhere. Got too much stuff to do. Burnt
We're in
toast.
Group chat at work today,
Yeah.
and I really, someone was like, Tyler, you better quit bitching. You still got 40 more years of this. And I just wanted to say, like, I hope I'm not here in 40 more years. And I was like, that's probably not.
That's
not
probably
okay.
not true. Still got 40 more. Is it like the grandpa of the group saying that, or what?
It is, but him and I have started to have kind of an interesting relationship because he started to tell me that my outlook is becoming too negative for how young I am. He's like, you got to pace that shit out. He's like, it took me 20 years to get here, buddy. You don't want to start off that hot because I've been saying a lot of negative stuff at work, which of course is also very off par for me as well because I'm usually like the happy-go-lucky guy.
Well, There's a movement going on right now, so
It is the movement.
makes sense. I honestly feel bad for lower here. Like, a lot of them are just old, and they've got their military pensions and everything, and their disability, so, like, they're getting, you know, around $6,000 or more a month just because, you know, like, they're there just to keep themselves busy. And it just
Right.
makes me sad.
I have a guy like that we work with who retired. He's just there to keep himself busy in life, and he constantly makes a point of like, you know, I'm set. I've got the money. I've got everything else. I was laughing at this white guy's comment, but he very much so like you said, he's just one of those. He has to keep himself busy, and so it's like he's like unhappy with work, but he has to keep himself going at the same time, and it really is kind of a double-edged sword that people are finding themselves in nowadays.
Yeah, there's a lot of the older people.
Like I'm one of those. I'm one of those where like, if someone said, "Hey, you could quit working tomorrow," I genuinely think like it would only be fun for me for a couple weeks before I would get so bored.
I'm ready right now. Like,
I know you are, and I'm just not. My brain doesn't do that.
I'm like, okay, cool. I no longer have to work, and I have enough income to like travel and do this and that. And I am gone. See ya.
Traveling, yes, traveling is.
I
Is
travel, work on projects. I could go forever.
I think the YouTube thing can keep me going. Like I
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
making YouTube stuff alone. That I could probably put all my time into that.
Exactly. As long as you have something to occupy your time and you feel like what you're doing is worth it, that's all you need. It doesn't have to provide a living. You just have to have a reason to keep going. That's it. I just don't need a boss to tell me that I can keep going.
Fair enough.
I get that when you don't have to think about what you need to do, that's pretty that's pretty enjoyable too.
Yeah, it's like okay, to succeed, all I have to do is wake up and go to this job. Like that's all.
Okay. Oh, I just want to continue this elevator.
The elevator, Tony.
Out of my way. Alright, next time I die, which will probably be soon, I'm going to, you know what? I'm grabbing bombs. Alright, let's blow this
I'm
open.
enjoying that you're hanging out with us, white guy.
What the hell is that? A
What's his butt?
ruby crawler.
Ooh, that's where I got all the rubies from last time, so that I could make the ruby grappling hook.
Oh! Die! I need your rubies. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Gave me 4, which is fine, but would have been a little cooler if it was more than 4. Come on. You know what? Let's go.
No, I muted myself. That was not a... Tony did not mute me. I'm stupid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I take responsibility for myself. There's grenades with this stuff. Keep blowing stuff up. I'm listening for when it stops breaking blocks. I think it might have stopped. Fuck!
Okay, nothing I said was that interesting. Have you considered yet, Tony, to play Icarus at all,
No.
or do you think it's not quite your bag?
I just can't. I'm not spending money on anything I don't have to right now with Sue going to school next month. So
Fair
I'm
enough.
not even considering it. What's going on down here? Oh! Okay, I've broken through into a spider hole. You might be relieved or terrified to hear that.
I would like to get the cobwebs.
Well,
Tony, do you have 5 gold?
yes, what's up?
There's a winter cape.
God damn it!
I want to wear it.
Oh my god. Well, at least you're checking the trader.
I currently have 56 silver.
I did spend a bunch of money on these bombs just now. Let me see if I have 5 gold. What else I got? Here's a winter cape. As a reward,
Yay!
as a reward for checking the trader. Go on, put it on. There you go.
Look at me! I am the Winter King!
You do look like a lord now.
I am Lord Keyline, master of winter and cloaks. You shall bow down to me and my spiky pink hair.
Ooh, I'm loving the work in progress thing we got going. You even kind of like have to climb it like it's a spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
Not that I condone what this white guy is doing, but did you see his message?
I did see his message. I mean, I would be willing to play the game with somebody if they did buy it for me, because that's just kind of how it works.
It is
I
a dick
don't-
move to
I
then
haven't-
not play the game.
It is a dick move to then not play the game, yes. I don't really know much about it other than it's survival, and that Josh called you in to revive him for some reason.
Oh, that's right. You saw the night that I got pissed off.
Yes, that's all I know about the game. And I assume because it's called Icarus that you can fly.
So, I don't think you can fly it.
Oh my god.
So, the game is unique in the aspect that it is a survival game. So, it's survival, but the emphasis of the game and what I like about it is rather than a game like Ark or something like that, where it's like, okay, you're just gonna survive to survive, you actually take on contracts and you're put into smaller survival scenarios, and the contracts take place in real time. So you might take on a contract that you have a week to complete, and then you have a week in real life to go into that world and fulfill the contract so that you can level up your character and then do a higher contract for a higher reward. Which actually I think is a spin on the survival genre that makes the game much more enjoyable.
That's good. It does sound like an interesting game for sure. I assume that it's basically kind of like a live... It's not a live service thing, but it seems live servicey. Ah! That makes sense.
You okay? Your mic peaked.
Yeah, I'm good. Also, what is this random stuff that keeps popping in on stream? Every now and then, like a person will come in and they'll say like a couple of weird characters and then leave. You know what
I don't know.
that was
We
up
get
with
those
that?
comments a couple times too. I assume that they're just like spam bots that spam specific things to get clicks. Like I think that's all it is. Russian spam bot.
Ah, a lightning strike. It only struck once, so you're good. How am I digging this like a peasant? Where's my bombs?
Like a peasant? What is the other way to dig it?
Like not a peasant?
To be fair, a peasant would probably like dig it better if the other option is royalty. Well,
Okay. Oh, there's sapphires! Oh god, I can't see. Okay, so can't see. Oh god. Wait, and... Okay, good. I'm alive. I think that my bombs got stacked into some frickin'...
oh, it's okay. Our base went up in flames when this white guy decided to walk through the fire. I think my favorite part about that scenario is that the base went up in flames and we all froze to death in the fire.
That's hilarious. Huh. Talked about freezing to death twice on this stream.
Seems like a way to go.
Yeah, seems trendy.
I mean, the way Jack Frost wrote about it, it was just so beautiful. Jack London, not Jack Frost. Jack Frost is a mythical fucking being.
Okay. Hey, is that the To Build a Fire guy?
Yes!
I hate that book. What'd you learn from the book? It was cold. You have to actually think about what you're gonna write from the book. I didn't learn anything. It just said it was cold.
The guy walked around and froze to death. What else do you want from us?
Feel a very particular way about maybe not Jack London's writings, but the way that we have to deal with him in school.
I feel like, oh God, I hope that one day I become a famous author, and I would love to go to like a young author's thing, and the teachers will be like, so when you said that she wore scarlet drapes, what did you mean? And I'd be like, the bitch wore red clothes.
He wore red clothes. Scarlet's just a cooler word than red. Next question.
Yeah, we are done here. Thank you.
Scarlet drapes. One time I made you and Brian in The Sims, I made you an author.
Oh, every time that I play myself in The Sims, I make myself an author.
Awesome. See. There we go. Oh, God. You know, you always run into big water when you're playing this game, like every time. I'll drink this.
Big water. We run into big water.
Big water.
What's that about? I ran into big water. Yeah.
Plug in the headset.
Plug in my set head, plug in my road, ready to go from Gun Joe.
I bumped a controller and then all the controller keys popped up on my screen. Oh, come on now. It'll be like this.
I could not imagine playing this game with a controller.
Well, it is for many, many systems, and many of those systems have a controller.
And many of those systems are wrong. you don't play on your Switch with a mouse and keyboard?
I'm gonna go switch the laundry. Hopefully I don't die in here. You see what like that? That's good. Oh, should be
Global thirst caused by big water. You know, that doesn't actually sound as irrational as you think. Now look what you've done. Now I'm thinking about it, man. Okay, white guy, on my channel, my personal channel, Key Lime, I played Perfect Dark on N64 with a mouse and keyboard. Not on the N64, I emulated it, but I used a mouse and keyboard for it. It is the supreme way to play the game! I can feel the heat rising in my room, and it is suddenly boiling hot. Once Anthony returns, I must excuse myself, and he may then be responsible for entertaining you all. While I turn my heat down because it currently, I feel like a piece of like smelted iron.
Woo. Venus.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Tyler.
Okay.
To this day, I'm not going to name names, but we have someone in a Discord server, and they have a bot in it called DadBot. And if you say, I'm anything, it responds with, hi, anything, I'm Dad. And one day they made a very serious post.
Yeah, they do.
At the beginning of COVID, where they said, I'm going to the hospital. And it just responded, and it was so hard because it was, you know, obviously emotional. But the dad bot was the first to respond with, hi, hospital, I'm Dad. And it was really hard to take it seriously. Like, it was like one of those kind of like, it almost just helped the like moment feel a little bit better. Like,
Yeah.
almost like break the news a little bit lighter. But it was funny. And speaking of hot and ready, okay, I'm gonna go on a small rant about Little Caesars Pizza, because I am a newfound fan of Little Caesars Pizza. I didn't know that I liked it so much. So what did I do last night? I decided that I was going to venture forth and get Little Caesars Pizza, but the pizza was not ready, as in half of what the hot and ready says. So we were already starting off on a bad foot. There were no readies to be hot to eat. So I ordered one. And then I drove home. And by the time I got home, it was neither hot either. So I ate a cold, not hot, not ready pizza.
Yeah.
And I am not pleased about it.
I ate a cold, not hot, not ready pizza.
So glad you said that. I'm feeling the heat. And I'm going to leave you, Tony, to entertain the group while I go turn the heat off and make a nice iced beverage.
Okay, do your thing. Oh, I wish I could drink right now. It would mess me up.
It would mess you up. I will drink for both of us.
Okay, I found you a magic beer.
Oh, thank you. I'm by the piggy bank.
My favorite thing about Little Caesars is that you can frickin' order online, and then they're like, hey, you can come and pick up now. And I'm like, cool. And I don't even have to talk to anybody. I don't have to do anything. All I gotta do is go to the little drawer when I have my phone with me, and I can just open the little drawer with my number on it. And I can just grab the pizza and go. I don't have to No interaction required. And I love it. Yeah, one thing I like about the pizza is that they use Munster, which is it's high-fat pizza. However, it's low lactose pizza, which means that lactose intolerant people have an easier time with it. And the wife's lactose, so it helps. Yeah, it's cheap. That helps me. Come on, just die. Bastard. Come on, come on. Yes! I got glow sticks for that. I also like how much better Pizza Hut's gotten over the years.
My hath returned. Cheap is nice. There is a plus side of the hot and ready. I mean, to be fair, part of the $5 you're spending is for it to be ready, but I digress. What are you working on, friend? How is the elevator coming along?
It's coming. It's quite flooded.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming up, I'm coming.
I found some Hermes boots.
Oh, nice. Papa John wings are not awful. Just this. Oh shit. Oh shit, my boy. Shit, me boy. I need. Okay, don't fall. Don't you dare.
Oh, I gotta see this. Oh. You didn't. Oh, what? What happened?
Ah! I was so worried that Piggy was gonna fall down that stupid elevator.
Yeah, let me give you the mirror.
Why, thank you, my friend. That is
Now
what
the
friends are
shoes.
for. But no, I'm not against Papa John's wings. They're a little rubbery though, which the last time that I tried them, and I'm actually like, if it wasn't just for how poor the service was every time I go there, I don't mind Wingstop wings. If you can get their wings and just get in, get out, it's not bad. It's when you order wings and then it takes an hour and oh my gosh. Okay.
45 minutes after you get there.
I'm not trying to shit on Wingstop because I don't think that this is every Wingstop. I think that we have a specific Wingstop where we live where Tony and I decide, oh, thanks, bro. Tony and I decided to go grab some wings together. And so we order online and then drive the 20 minutes to where Wingstop is. And we're waiting for our wings. And I go in after, because I already ordered, so it's now been 20 minutes. I go in, they're like, oh, they'll be out in a little bit. We'll call you when, your wings are ready. So we're sitting and we're waiting for the wings, and time's going by. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I go in and the lady's like, we'll bring them out to your car. So now it's been like 40 minutes already at this point. And so we're waiting and we're like, okay, it's getting late. Like, I want to go home and eat my food already. So I go in, it's now been an hour total. So like 40 minutes after we've gotten there. I walk in, and this lady's like, "Oh, this is your order right here," and it had been sitting on the counter the entire time, like the entire time. And so we got home and had like cold ass wings, and it just like it irked me. It was one of those. It didn't burn a bridge entirely, but it definitely made the bridge unsturdy.
Mm-hmm. Super annoying.
Because like when you order fast food, you want two things out of it. You want it to be fast, and you want it to like. What's the second thing? Oh yeah, you want your food to be hot. That's it. Took me a second. Brain fart. Jeez Louise. What's the other thing you want out of food?
To eat it. It can only be fast. And the fastest pizza alive. I'm gonna solve this problem. I have grenades. Oh. Ah, no, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away!
Get away, get away, get away, get away now.
Okay, going down this way. What? Oh, there was a piranha hiding.
A nice iced beverage now, which I am.
Oh! It's getting more and more difficult to get down through that waterlogged tunnel.
I could totally imagine an anime where someone kills someone with that. Just super fast pizza.
Be awesome. You're like, I have the fastest pizza. Then he rolls the pizza down like a street, and it's causing a giant crack through the middle of it as it's going. It'll just like roll into a perfect little, you know, coin spin looking thing right before it falls flat at the person's door. You know what? Take a look
What's up, bro?
King Slime.
I definitely don't think that we are prepared for a boss.
Okay. Let's go for Desert Scourge.
That sounds like a very Satan thing to do.
I've heard it's alright, but I haven't watched it.
What is it?
The Devil is a Part-Timer.
Ah. You know what anime was really good, and I'm not an anime fan. Devilman Crybaby.
Hey, he's all like, Devilman! I don't remember much else about it, but...
It was really sad. I felt like that show deserved 2 seasons and to be split up, because the only downside of that show is that the end feels super, super, super rushed.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's just because they were only approved for 1 season.
I don't know how the original book went about doing things. Oh, I don't know.
Don't get me started on JoJo. Don't get me started on JoJo.
I mean, I love JoJo. I like to get Tyler started on JoJo. But he doesn't want to be he doesn't want to watch JoJo.
It's not that I don't not want to watch it. I just need that what I watch of it to be good, and so far that has not been delivered.
He tried to watch part 1 in English dub. I don't blame him for watching English dub, because, you know, I understand wanting to see the stuff that's going on, especially in JoJo, where everything's very bright and colorful, and it's great. But English dub for JoJo is Garbo, at least for the first 2 parts.
From what I have heard, yes. Oh my gosh, Ashley, what's going on?
Oh, hey.
Long time no see.
Guide, would you get away?
Yeah, no, JoJo just it didn't do it for me.
Okay.
Like there's definitely like elements of JoJo that I really, really want to see because like I see the memes and everything else, and like just the with the chariots. Like, oh, I need to see that. That sounds awesome.
JoJo is more than worthy of its reputation. I'll tell you that.
There are not enough trees in the world for me to build this mansion yet. I must replant.
You considered using stone for part of it? What about dirt? Give me something to work with here. Oh my god! See, how big are we going here? My god.
Stay away from my tower.
Are you replanting the trees as you... Oh my goodness.
I'm going to replant right now.
Okay. This is climate change, people. This is what it does to people.
I have to replant trees because I've built too much. God, if only our government did that.
Was it you who told me about the tree planting video?
I don't think so.
Okay, someone told me that there are companies that instead of actually having people go out and physically plant the trees, they just like drop a bunch of seeds from a helicopter.
Ah, yes, that was me.
Their area. Yeah.
I take it back. No, I remember the video now. Yes, that was me. Yeah, they'll be like, oh my gosh, for every blah, blah, blah that you spend, for every dollar you spend, we'll plant one tree. And then I saw a video of companies like that actually planting the trees, and they literally just like fly a helicopter over and drop a bag of 1,000 seeds over a forest. And they're like, look at that! we did it!
Like, I think the trees might be a little bit more than help some. Let's do that.
I think they need just a little touch more.
Little switch.
Yeah, I hate to do that. I gotta jump off camera for 1 second. I'm sorry we're going here, guys. I got a pokey booger right here, and it's making my eyes water. I gotta take care of it. BRB.
Okay. I really don't want to go down here.
All is well. I have survived the pokey booger incident of 2022, the first travesty of the year.
Here to get some materials. Apparently the summon items for Calamity, they're infinitely consumable. So you don't need to worry about spending them all. Oh my god, this isn't good.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, okay, hi! He came through the ground. I didn't know you could dig through the ground there, buddy.
What just happened?
I don't know where to go now.
What's coming after you?
That guy.
Ah, a Synedrion.
Yeah. Dang. I was in a really bad position there.
Yo! What is a show or anime that you have tried really hard to get into because people constantly talk about how good it is and you just can't get into it?
Well, I know there's been a couple, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Okay. And this is a question for anyone. If anyone else wants to answer too. I am legitimately curious. Oh, curious here, I'm gonna die!
Did you fall off again?
One Piece. I was being attacked by slimes. One Piece. So One Piece, from what I understand, doesn't that have like more episodes than like any other freaking anime to ever animated?
I think so.
And it's still going, from what I understand.
Yep, it is still going.
Did you... Excuse me. Did you ever watch Bleach by chance?
I tried to watch Bleach when I was younger. I guess, yeah, that would work. That would fit into that category. But I didn't get into it because, like, I liked in the beginning when there was, like, the big, invisible, freaking hollow creatures or whatever, and regular people couldn't see them, but, like, it was just, like, destroying stuff and they didn't know why, so I had to get rid of it. That was cool. But then when they, like, went into Soul Society, I'm like, oh, so they're no longer, like, in the actual world anymore. So I'm like, how much does death matter here? And I don't know, the whole like idea of regular people being in danger was kind of gone, so I kind of left with it.
Well, I feel like that's one thing that a lot of shows do incorrectly, and I think that probably one of the most famous shows that I can think of that death is just not treated how it should is actually Supernatural. I like Supernatural had 15 seasons. It's like one of the longest running TV shows of all time. I think Grey's Anatomy beats it. Live action series, not stuff like SNL or the news, obviously, but for a live action scripted series, it's the longest running series of all time, beat only by Grey's Anatomy by like 2 months. And they get to a point where this really isn't too spoilery, so I'm sorry if anyone's still watching it, where because it starts to deal with like heaven, hell, angels, and death, like people just come back all the time, and it's very like Deus Ex Machina. Every time someone dies, oh, they come back next season because, you know, God decided that they should come back. And it made the whole threat of death just not feel like, oh, okay. You know, it's just like Fable 2. You can't die in Fable 2, and it makes all the weight of all your consequences not mean anything in Fable 2.
Yeah, it was weird. They were like, yeah, we're in Soul Society. And he's like, is that heaven? And he's like, kind of. Like, so she's trapped in a present in an afterlife heaven type thing. Yeah, let's go save her. It's like, but I haven't given enough time to care about this character yet. Why do I care about saving her?
Did you get into Demon Slayer? I knew a lot of people.
Oh, Demon Slayer's good. Very good.
Is it about a Demon Slayer?
Yes. How'd you know?
I just a lucky guess.
Oh! You know how a lot of anime lately have had really stupid names? Like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Like, what was it? That time I was reincarnated as a slime, and so I'm a spider, so what? I told you to make my abilities average in the next life.
I didn't know that this is a thing.
This was going on. Yeah,
I see.
You go. Anyway, so this has been going on. And essentially, the reason for it is that they found that kids in Japan were picking up books based on the titles and what was on the cover, and they weren't reading the blurbs on the back of the book.
I see.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's why that's been happening.
Okay. There is a book. I'm curious if you read it when you were in elementary school, or if it was read to you. You remember the Ramona? I think it was Ramona Quimby, Ramona Quincy, something like that.
Sounds familiar.
Oh gosh. Weird. It's one of those book series that really stuck out to me, but I couldn't tell you anything about it other than like it was one of my favorite things to do in like 3rd grade was sit on the floor during library and like listen to the Ramona Quimby book.
Eat cactus.
Eat cactus, slime bag.
Gosh, okay, I cannot power through. Gosh, I feel quite powerless right now.
It is a hard one for sure. We are quite possibly facing the biggest threat that Loot Patrol has ever faced. Will they make it through? Who knows?
I enjoyed that time I was reincarnated as a slime, but I gotta say those first like 2 seasons or whatever, where there were like no stakes or consequences, were really, they really dragged. Like once I was like, oh yeah, he's just gonna like do it every single time. There was no reason for whenever any threat popped up. I feel like he didn't experience any loss until like the end of the 2nd season. Then I was like, okay, now it might go somewhere. But there was never any real conflict up until that point. That's my only problem with it. I do like So I'm a Spider, So What? That's a very cute show in a very similar vein.
This sounds like you're fucking making shit up. Like, I
Doesn't
feel like I'm
it?
at the butt of a joke right now.
Doesn't it sound that way? It does sound like you're making shit up. But I'm not. That's just how anime titles have gone. Like within the past 5 or 6 years. Like when we were a kid, it was like Death Note, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon. It was very much about whatever the title was, but it didn't spell it out for you.
I get that it's accurate, but I hate that you just had to say when we were kids. Like,
When we were kids. It is when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin Slayer is a great show. So what I've seen of it, it's a great show. And the fans really seem to like it too. It's always a good sign when the fans really, really like a show. Well, usually a good sign. As long as they like the show for the show, and not for whatever the show's purpose is.
Beats.
We breathing the depths together?
Let's go.
I should swap this out.
What's up with the double rope?
Couldn't figure out which way to go. I don't know. Alright. Ah. Oh, more wall creepers? Come on. Ow!
How far under this water can the bomb start to, or does this go?
I don't know. Let's see if I can faster this.
Found it.
I can't even get through.
Why would I get annoyed at it so quickly? I want to know. I want to know why I would get annoyed. Why would I get annoyed?
I don't know
Speak
why
to
you'd
me.
get annoyed. Maybe you would. I only watched like up to episode 6. I don't know. Does it do the whole thinky talky thing? It might.
Oh, it might. That very well.
I want you to know you're not the only person who I've met who's bothered by that enough so that they don't watch anime.
Well, people aren't stupid. That's my whole issue with it. People aren't stupid. And I assume, specifically where anime comes from, the Japanese are also not stupid. I assume that they are very intelligent people. So the fact that we have to have a character that's like, oh, this lollipop is red. Maybe because this lollipop is red, it means that the flavor is strawberry. Maybe I should put the lollipop in my mouth and figure out if the flavor is strawberry, but I can deduce the flavor is strawberry because the lollipop is red. It's like, just put the lollipop in your mouth and figure it out, bucko!
Now, if they were to do that thing, but it explains something with knowledge that you couldn't possibly have known.
Like
Is that
L
more like
in Death Note.
Yeah. Okay, so you might be able to deal with JoJo then.
Because
'Cause that
L,
happens a
you
lot.
had to have that inner monologue because L was hyper intelligent. You didn't always know what he was coming up with, what he was thinking.
Yeah.
In JoJo, when someone's punching him in the face and he's like, maybe this isn't my ally after all. It's like, really, JoJo? Really? Might he not be your ally?
Jonathan's a special boy, okay? Jonathan's not all there. I'm gonna say that. He's a good boy, but he's not the best at the thinking part. Got a good heart though.
This will increase humanity by 1 billion%?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Jonathan is a special boy, yes. No, but he does. So basically, the premise behind Dr. Stone is that everything's normal, except one day everything's not normal because everybody in the world, like, turns to stone. And eventually this super smart kid who just knows a lot about science and stuff, he gets unfrozen from stone like 200 years later. And he's basically trying to rebuild human society.
I see.
So like it goes into like him creating compounds and stuff to dissolve the stone shell around other people and making, like, I assume making gunpowder and other things, like technological advances in how they how they kept going and all that crap. Fuck.
What's a movie that everyone has said is a phenomenal movie that you just, it wasn't good to you?
American Pie.
Oh, fair. Mine's definitely, I think it's called Children of Men. And it's like, it's a post-apocalyptic movie about a world where, like, randomly humans weren't able to produce offspring anymore, and like the future of this world where like the fate of humanity knows that they're dwindling because no one's been able to produce a child, and it's like critically acclaimed, it's talked about all over the place. I tried to watch it and it didn't do anything for me. The whole time I was watching it, I was just like, okay, I get it, you can't have kids. Oh. Like,
boo-hoo. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess the premise just wasn't that interesting to me. Like, it just didn't do enough.
You're like, oh, I get it.
I could see where Titanic could be a turnoff for certain people. I personally I have an immense fascination with Titanic. I love everything about Titanic, the whole idea of Titanic, not the movie, the event. Just really, it's one of those historical events that I could never not read enough about it.
I wonder why. Maybe just
I think part of it, there's definitely like a morbid aspect to it. Why, hello there, Tara Croft. 1056. How are you
that's
doing
Tara
this
Croft.
fine?
All right.
Oh, Tara Craft. Tara. What have I done?
We're not combining Tara from Kingdom Hearts and freaking
Lara
Lara
Croft.
Croft into one.
But no, so I think that for me, Titanic, and part of why I'm so fascinated with it is, as you know, I am terrified of the ocean.
Oh yeah,
and
you are.
So, to me, this whole idea that 1,500 people were on a ship that made it to the bottom of the ocean, like almost a mile deep in 90 seconds, and faced a fear that I hope to God I never face. I think that is the, like, pull to the Titanic. Like it blows my mind that someone could face something that terrifying.
That sounds so scary too. In that Titanic VR thing, did they have you like experience the sinking and everything?
Oh, when I play Titanic VR, there is a kind of experience the sinking, but you experience it from someone who made it onto the lifeboat, which is still terrifying because you're very much so like on the lifeboat listening to everyone, and you can hear all the ship and everything, and they have it down timeline wise perfect. You can hear the like the 2 gunshots that people have always speculated was someone like killing their spouse and then themselves. Like they have that put down. They have the way that the ship broke apart perfectly done, and it's sped up. And there is this point when you're watching it in VR and you're sitting in the seat, and all of a sudden the ship is just underwater. And you go from having the glow of all the ship lights and everything and the sound of everyone on the ship screaming and talking, and then it's just silent and pitch black. And it's the eeriest thing. Oh, God, it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
It sounds creepy.
Yeah, and then Tara, if you are just popping in, we are actually playing the Calamity mod for Terraria right now. And we decided that this is a fresh world, fresh characters. We're starting from the very beginning, and we're going to stream the whole experience all the way through and through. So if you see stuff that's not from OG vanilla Terraria, that is why. It's because it's from the mod. As much as I hate the ocean and as much as it terrifies me, I would really be interested to see the wreck of the Titanic.
It would be insane to see.
Even in Titanic VR, you get to explore the wreck, and it's pretty, like, the first time that you're at the bottom of the ocean, it's pitch black, and like the whole of the Titanic starts to creep into view. Oh gosh, it just makes like shivers run down my spine.
Oof.
What is something like, so the ocean is not my biggest fear in the world. Actually, I'm gonna say something that's gonna blow your mind, Tony. I don't think I'm afraid of needles anymore.
Really?
I had to get... Oh, what is up, Tyler? How are you doing?
I'm sorry, I don't see him yet, but yeah.
No, so I have had so many shots in the last year, and all of them were not painful and not the terrifying experience that I remember from a kid. That I think I got 4 shots last year, which is more shots than I've had in the last decade. And
right.
After those 4 shots, I don't know, like there's just that fear has finally kind of subsided a little bit.
It's good. Not gotten over my fear of drowning yet, but I will get there. Hopefully before I drown. Slow speed, very slow speed. Whatever. Let's see.
So seeing Tyler in the chat actually reminds me of a story, white guy, that I think you might get a kick out of, where one day, so Tony and I, for those who don't know, have been friends since high school. And occasionally, not often, but occasionally I'd pop over to Tony's house. And one day I took the bus home with him to go to his house. And so we get to the bus, or we get at the stop, and me and Tony get off at his stop. And then another person gets off at his stop. And so we're walking to Tony's house, and I'm talking to Tony the whole time. And this kid is just following us. And it's really starting to like man, why isn't this kid going somewhere else? And so I finally like lean into Tony and I'm like, dude, this kid keeps following us. And Tony goes, oh yeah, that's my brother. He goes to my house too. And I was just like, oh, my bad. Whoops.
Yep. This kid, he's following us. Why am I even throwing myself at this hole? Even if I get to hell, it's not gonna matter right now.
It's because you are determined.
No, it's because I'm not sure what to do.
Pushing through. Also, what is up, Tyler's VM? How are you doing? I'm glad that you're here as well, even if it is kind of third party.
It's not the first time that happened? I can't remember any other time that's happened.
It probably, I don't doubt it. I was so oblivious to your siblings in general.
Probably should have been like, this is my brother, but you know, we never got to like have friends over really.
No, because I was only over a small handful of times.
Yeah. So, you know, I guess I just wasn't used to how you behave when you have your friend come over. Got lost on a bus. Lost on a bus. Ow. I didn't mean to do that.
Tony, you didn't bounce, buddy. Just so you know.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I thought it would be important that you knew that.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all look the same.
I think that's a compliment at this point.
We look the same? Oh, you mean like as people?
I assume so.
I'll take it. Both white and both blonde.
Funny bus story, white guy. Since we're here, I one time was at my aunt's work, and my aunt was letting me know that her car was broken down, and that we had to take the bus home from her work, where I was at with her, to her apartment. And she was like, I can get a ride from my coworker if you want, or we can take the bus. And I was like, oh, we can just take the bus. And she was like, okay, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, we can take the bus. I've never taken the bus. Let's take the bus. And this was the bus in Seattle. So we get down to the bus stop, and my aunt hands me this handful of change, and she goes, you're going to need this to get home. And I was like, okay, and panic starts to set in. I've never ridden public transportation. I am on the bus, like, I'm getting ready to get on the bus, and, like, there are homeless people around. We're in this bad part of Seattle. I'm starting to panic a little bit. And I have this handful of change that I am gripping so tightly that, like, the pressure and my sweat is making all the coins just kind of meld together and, like, stick together with sweat. And the bus shows up, and I have a full-blown panic attack. I'm not prepared. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And my aunt just kind of looked at me, and she goes, Tyler, homeless people and mentally handicapped people do this every day. You can get on the bus and do this. And I was like, I can't do it. And I get on the bus, and I look at the bus driver, and I don't even know what to say. And there's, like, a piece where you can put all the change in. And I take the whole wad of change and just kind of slam it down on top, and the coins go everywhere on the ground. And I just go, oh, sorry. And then I just walk to the back of the bus. I don't even pick the coins up. I was so mortified.
Here's your change, you slave of the state. Bye. Go to the back of the bus.
I was so
Did
scared.
you go on before your ants?
Yes, I went first.
Well, I assume that she did it so that, you know, she could watch, keep an eye on you while you did it.
Yeah, it was
So
just,
you weren't shoved past, you know?
I've never ridden transportation again since the public
Are
transportation.
you serious?
I've never been on a bus again since then. It was traumatizing.
I used to take a bus every day to go to work over at the care facility.
I guess that is a lie. I did take a free bus to work at my very first job.
I'm sorry. Blonde, I don't know why, I just picture you in like little shorts, you know, and overalls. I'm sorry, mister. I don't know why you smoked a pack a day as a kid, but weird choice.
I'm so sorry, mister. I've never done this before.
I'll never do it again.
Most traumatizing experience of my life.
Having a killer
I
time,
also
though.
think it's funny that you said that we look the same, because I actually was talking about the thumbnail to Anthony before we started this, and I was like, I said, when I saw that thumbnail, I thought they were both pictures of me. I didn't realize that it was a picture of me and Tony.
I don't even know.
Which is funny because I've never thought that we've looked the same before until I
Never.
saw that thumbnail.
Nope. We are both white. We are both blonde. We are both handsome. I don't think we look the same. You got kicked off the bus in a monsoon?
I think you were telling me about this the other day, actually.
I want to know about this.
He almost died.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I don't think this one's a fun story. I think this is like a, oh wow, that was a horrible thing that happened to
If you
you.
don't want to tell
Oh.
it now, I understand. Tell it some other time.
Also, I don't know if I am mixing brothers up or not. I could be, but you're East Coast time, right? Like it's like 1 a.m. where you are, isn't it?
Yeah, he's East Coast time.
Look at you, the dedication that you have to Loot Patrol, to your brother and I, up at 1 a.m. watching our live stream as we fuck around in Terraria. I dig it. My own brother didn't show up tonight.
You know it's bad when you're playing Terraria and you gotta dig up clay for your bricks.
Ooh.
Like, I'm getting very little damage output right now. It's not going well. Yeah, Tyler loves Terraria.
Ah, that's
Both of
awesome.
you do.
TNT Dynamite.
Maybe someday we'll get a server where it's Tyler, Tyler, and Tyler.
Ooh.
All playing Terraria.
I'd slow me down. Tylaria. What is up there, JRT?
He says you'll thank me later.
I'm excited to see what we're gonna thank you for. Or scared to see. I don't know, either way.
How about I thank you now? Thank you, JRT. Alright, I've made 200 bricks. I don't know if they're really worth making, but I made them.
Look at our own personal stonemason. Whoa, what's up with your green armor?
I made it out of a cactus.
I see.
I just
You
needed
look-
something.
You look like a lizard man.
Thanks. I tried. Oh, goodness.
I'm also, no spoilers, but I am excited for next week. I have Tony playing a game tomorrow for our recording session for the channel that I am personally excited to see.
I don't know much about it other than he said it looks like my kind of game, so cool.
Yeah. Which could mean one of a lot of things.
Yeah, it could be my kind of game that I hate. See how it goes.
TNT Dynamite. It is not a horror game, unfortunately, JT, but we do need to get some more horror on this channel because it has been a hot minute. I have still recovering from the heightened blood pressure of Lost in Vivo.
Die, ground. Damn it. Oh, I must go lower.
When he refuses to even acknowledge that we are talking of horror games.
What are you even speaking of? Horror games? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what
Horror,
that
not
means.
me.
Horror? Never have I ever. Horror? I don't even know.
Horror? I don't even know her.
Exactly.
I can make the joke too.
jokes, bad jokes. Oh god. Oh. I need to refill my water.
Do you? Do you now?
Yes.
I feel like we have a severe lack of direction right now, but I also don't know what direction I want to go in yet.
Well, I know that your direction right now is building.
I must build the mansion of life.
I'm trying to get the elevator going, which is stupid because I haven't even killed a boss. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this so that I can freaking, you know, have ore and things. That's why I'm doing this. But then, like, skip ore to do other things. Alright then.
The direction is down. It is said. It is stated by White Guy.
Very well. Direction is down. Oh, a big cavern.
Ooh, oh my god! I'm on my way!
Come on, get rid of this water for me. Did it pick up any slime?
No! What?
Yes, it did. Out of here, worm. Come on. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, come on. Where'd my other freaking bombs go? Okay. Yes.
Happy dance. It was my happy dance, White Guy. Okay? Take it for what it is. Shut your mouth.
Oh, I hear obsidian cooling.
I see a life crystal.
Dang it, it's a lost girl. I need to kill her.
She's feisty.
Yes, she is. Go, droid, kill her. I need her dead.
Don't look at me like that, white guy. Don't look at me like that. Okay, we all die sometimes.
He even called you out. What the hell was that, Tyler?
Everybody hurts sometimes.
Come on now. This time. No, get away! No, get away, get away! Okay, where's my bricks? Bricks. Go brick at the girl.
Is that a dab emoji?
It
You just
is!
dab on me?
He did dab on you.
Dope as shit, bro.
There he goes. Him!
Dude, Miku, don't be a feisty bitch.
Who sings that song?
Don't answer.
I don't know the answer.
Good.
You know I don't know the answer. It is Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind for me. Which means... Oh. Where did she go?
It was
Oh god,
REM.
that thing is...
Miku, if you're happy. It was REM.
Almost jumped into the lava. Come after me, worm.
Anyone else in here an REM fan?
Jesus.
I dig me some REM.
I mean, I do like REM, but... Damn.
Whoa, Miku Rex is throwing frickin' sour gummy worms in the chat? What the fuck's even happening? I want sour gummy. No, you piranha piece of shit!
I got a hat.
Aren't you special?
Yes. Set bonus 1 defense, so no loss. I just get a hat.
Cool.
Worm.
I just get to be dead.
Huh. I'm safe in the house. Oh.
How's Icarus going for you guys tonight? So far, so good? That was to Kokai and Miku.
Get wild now. Ooh.
I was mangled by a blue jellyfish. I would like to emphasize that the blue jellyfish did a spiral attack into me, and I'm not pleased by it. It made me sad. Forza, what is this? 2 weeks ago? You guys are still playing that game? There's new cloaks
New cloaks?
at the traveling merchant.
Does he have yo-yo accessories?
Nobody has pad thai and a mysterious cape.
Why is he up there?
Is a good question.
What's up, man? Is a katana. Actually, I'm gonna take that.
I can only drive the streets of Mexico so many times, Miku.
Oh, finally something with damage. Not a huge amount, but it's just enough.
I need someone to refresh my beverage.
Won't be me. What the fuck was that?
What was what? Oh, I swallowed another art tube. Breathe. Okay, I'm alive. I'm good. Mild panic.
You're okay.
In the ghetto.
Ah, stupid thing. Brick. Brick. That is the most acrobatic bat I've ever seen.
He's Louise Pepper Cheese.
There it is.
See, this is the joy of us streaming this entire experience to you guys, is that you guys get to sit and watch even the boring, mundane shit. Like us repeatedly throwing ourselves at the elevator.
Yeah, we shouldn't be doing this at all.
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah. I'm going for trick shots right now. It will die soon.
No! I know you do, Miku. We're doing this just for you, buddy. This is just so you can. This is gonna be our relaxing ASMR Terraria video, where we're gonna help you go to sleep. Okay, Tony. We must realign our efforts. What needs to be the focus right now so that we can kill the first boss?
Probably kill the Eye of Cthulhu. In order to do that, you should probably have some better armor. In order to do that,
Better armor.
you should probably mine up some more. In order to do that,
Mine up.
we should probably drink some Spelunker potions. You might have
Spelunker
a couple.
potions.
Yeah, here. I'll pass you Spelunker potion. Oh, you have some?
I think I might have some in this chest. Give me 1 second. Spelunker! Alright.
Some shine
I
with
got some
me.
Spelunker potion.
Cool. So instead of trying to go all the way crazy down, what we should be doing is using the Spelunker potions, and as we go down, look for delicious metals and hearts.
Yes, delicious metals and hearts.
Alright, I'm gonna drink my potion now. Okay, let's see. What's this?
Whoa. Metal all around.
Yeah. The silver. We're gonna want everything. Silver, gold. I guess the only one you don't really care about going for is copper, but it is better than what you have right now.
True that.
This will also show us hearts and gems. We want to collect gems, that way we can build grappling hooks and stuff.
feel like we have realigned our focuses, and I'm excited.
Good.
Oh, no.
Better.
Help me, Daddy! Okay, good.
Mining ASMR. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check to see if we. Do you have a hook yet?
I do not have a hook yet, no.
Alright, let me check and see what gems we've got. We might have enough gems to build.
Oh, I see a big pocket of ore over there.
Good.
I'm seeing a big old pocket.
Check the guide. How many of one type of gem do we need to make a claw? Holy moly.
I think it's 15.
15, yep.
Yep.
We don't have enough of any kind of gems. I see a bunch of gems at the bottom left.
Ah,
I'll go after
that's
the
good.
ore while I go after the gems.
Sounds good to me. So what resolution is your monitor? Because I know that you said that I was able to see stuff that you could not see.
You just hit 1920 by 1080.
Ah. That brings a new term, peasant minded.
You almost suffocated yourself. I think you might have to drink another spelunker potion, Tad.
Yep, I know. I'm aware. Motherfucker.
Ah, life crystal.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, yeah. All this sand is annoying.
It is annoying. They killed me.
You have a chance to boomerang, right?
Yes.
You probably use it to spread some sparks around through the blocks that are nearby to see if there's any, like, holes.
Really?
Yeah. You can see on your map how it kind of fills it out a little bit.
Oh, just a wee bit, yeah. That was not, man. No, that was called a spear fucking piece of fuck. That's what that was. That's cool. I wanted to die again.
You know,
What?
the best part is that I get to look at the screen and see you react to it like 20 seconds later.
I'm glad that you get to relive that moment twice. I'm sad
Yes.
that I had to live it once.
I know. It's up here. I'll open up. Oh man, I've only got 36 seconds of this one to the left.
Oh.
You can make spelunkers. I think one of the requirements is a piece of gold ore.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the other ones are. If you ask the guide, maybe they'll tell you. Okay. Not super crazy useful, but that chest I found did have 7 lead bars in it.
Oh, nice.
Got a spear. Hey,
I'm happy for you. White guy, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got to enjoy that movement in 2 times the speed.
you're really happy for a lot of people today, Tyler. That's very good. Link root, moon glow. Oh, that's the moon glow is the annoying part. It's the annoying part. You can only get that in the jungle at nighttime.
Jungle at nighttime, he says.
Yes.
I am a happy guy. Happy guy. Happy guy.
Minute timer. Okay. Back under the ground.
Well, the good news is I have a shit ton of lead.
Nice. Lead armor is better than whatever it is. Do you have armor on?
I do not.
Yeah, that'll help.
Oh, I found some silver there, bud.
Nice.
I think so.
I think it's funny how we're like just now starting to do what the mod gave us the tools to do in our starter bag. Like, here's Flunker potions, here's this and that.
Play the game a little different. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I guess we do.
So much ore.
You still have the spelunker stuff?
It's almost out. I've headed to my last batch of silver that I'll be able to see. And then I'll be mining in the dark. Once again.
Check here.
Holy Calamity, scream insanity, y'all. You ever gonna be another great anime break? Kudos to anyone who knows what video game soundtrack that is from.
Is it Parappa the Rappa?
Ah, close, but no.
Is it Conker's Bad Fur Day?
It is not.
Is it Banjo, Kazooie, Nuts, and Kablooie?
I think you were getting closer on that one. I feel like if Ashley was still in the chat, she would know.
No! What's your max health right now?
120.
Here.
And it was not Papa Roach. Well, I don't know who the original singer is. I'm pretty sure the original is not Papa Roach. But the game soundtrack it was on was Tony Hawk Underground 2. I have found some things that I cannot mine up.
Really?
Really, indeed.
What color was it?
It was red. And looked
Crimson.
hard.
Crimson, most likely.
Crimson, Mr. Potter.
Crimson or Mr. Potter.
Ah, Mr. Potter. Yo, yo, yo! Chowder in the house! What's going on, boy?
Good to see
What's
you.
going on, bud? You having a good old evening, friend? Okay, what should we do with the silver first?
Well, I don't think we really need to make a pick out of it.
Do you think we should just make armor pieces?
Armor pieces or weapons? I would say go for the biggest armor piece first.
For the chest?
Yeah, it's usually will give you the most defense out of everything.
Oh, that's a lot. That's gonna use so much of our silver just to make one chest piece.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, if this was regular expert, we probably would at least be at Skeletron by now.
Oh gosh, I know. Alright. I need to refill my drink here. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Excuse me. See y'all in a second. See y'all in a second.
I can get to. Oh, I got double jump. That changes some things. I'm so much more mobile now.
This is the face of man who made his drink too strong.
That's it.
Oh,
See it.
yeah.
What'd you make anyway?
It's just Sprite with lemon vodka. Very simple. Very refreshing.
I got a hook.
Well, refreshing.
and I didn't even realize
Refreshing
it.
when you don't put too much shit in it. The Eye of Cthulhu will give me the mallow, whatever, right?
What?
The Malinese.
Malaise?
Is that from the Eye, or is that the Malaise? Is that from the Eye, or is that from Skeletron?
I don't remember.
Me neither.
You can feel free to pull up a wiki if you want.
Me pull up a wiki? How daft you are,
Or you
boy.
can wait until you get the bar. You wouldn't be able to make it anyway. Unless it was a drop. Was it a drop? Or was it a craft?
It's a craft.
Okay. There's gotta be a bunch of ore around here. Man, those spelunker potions, I could really use them again right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. It looks good. Traveling merchant.
Man, he just keeps showing up, doesn't he?
Shows up every day.
Really?
Yeah. You have a counterweight?
He does have a counterweight.
You have the money for the counterweight?
I do have the money for the counterweight.
Excellent. You've got what
What I
you
love is it's an angry yellow counterweight and it looks like a dodecahedron.
Nice.
He also has, I don't know how much money you're rocking right now or if you're interested, but he does have a magnet as well.
Magnet.
For 15 gold.
15. Oof. Did spend a lot of money on bombs. Man just goes where he pleases. I'll take it. What about this magnet thing? Ooh, maybe I will go magic. I don't know. Or magic or rogue. Maybe you should go rogue.
I just bought the 5 gold counterweight. You son of a bitch.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll live my own life. You can't tell me shit, brah. What? Did you ever read a book or see a movie that traumatized you as a child?
Traumatized is a very strong word.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
Really?
I remember my cousin told me about it when I was a little kid, but I hadn't never watched it until I was an adult. Didn't like have a super fear of it or anything, but I thought it was going to be way scarier than it was.
Right. I was afraid of a lot of shit when I was a kid. I was a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Scary stories to tell in the dark still scare me to this day. The fucking pictures in them creep me the fuck out. I was very afraid of the dark when I was a kid. And then I also oh gosh, what was it? I'm trying to remember. There was just a lot of little shit that got me. There was a specific movie that creeped me out, though. That was a kid's movie. Oh, The Little Vampire. It was a Disney
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
And I loved that movie, and I would beg my parents to let me watch it, but they wouldn't let me watch it because anytime I watched it, I had to sleep in their room. Because I was too afraid.
Because you're afraid of like the Disney Channel kid would be like hanging upside down in your freaking bedroom?
Don't even know. I really don't.
That's neat. Just let me write that left on my timer. About a minute left on my timer. So I'm just going to do that right now. You go, little droid. Go get him. I'm pulled like 3 different ways: magic, summoner, and rogue. Can't do all 3. It's like... Oh my god.
Right, chat. My goal is to make Tony go rogue when he gets back. That is the overall goal. Because rogue, it's powerful as fuck. I forgot to breathe. That happens, you know, occasionally. Occasionally we just forget to breathe. We don't know what's going on. We're hanging out in an ice cave. We're under the water. And the next thing you know, you are drowning. I mean, what else would you expect? All right, I gotta build. So Tony's currently looking for ore. I need to focus on at least a part of the mansion so we can get more NPCs to move in. Because without NPCs, we are at a little bit of a standstill. I mean, we're already kind of at a standstill, just not having, you know, the shit to make anything. But that's what this stream is all about, though. You guys get to see and enjoy. You get to be a part of the world as we build it. Oh, I gotta snap it into gear. I gotta kick it into overdrive because I'm definitely not in the mindset that we need. The mindset for productivity, the mindset for success. That's right. We can do it. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Alright, so for anyone who hasn't played Terraria, in order for NPCs to move in, they need a room that is completely blocked off with a door, as well as some furniture and a place to sit. And as long as all those requirements are met, NPCs should start to move into the little buildings. Yeah, look at that. Nurse already arrived. Dope. That's right, brah. That's what we've been waiting for. Anyone up to anything super fun tonight? Doing anything exciting? was a trick question, white guy. You're hanging out with us, which is already exciting. All right, we've got player housing in, so we have a plus there. And then I need to figure out if I can make a grapple hook. Tony went to do a chore momentarily, and I forgot that you guys are watching Tony's screen. So as I am building the necessities for all of our great and wonderful NPCs to be able to join our town, you guys get to look at Tony's Tony hanging out at the base for just a moment. But he will be back. And no, I did not kill Tony. At least as far as I know. We must spelunk further and dive deeper.
Sorry to keep you waiting, my friend.
I just feel bad for the people watching who got to watch you sit at your base and do nothing.
Yes, he's got a fever. So taking care of her. She's okay. She'll be okay.
Got some base housing in though for some of the NPCs. And we got the nurse.
It does kind of look like some entity ripped out of the screen, and like all the broken up stuff on my chair is it's left behind.
I can't believe that the traveling merchant showed up every day.
Yep, every day.
That was, I just never realized.
Okay, so you said we got the nurse and you built some housing for NPCs?
Yes.
Oh no, it's not a
Ooh, life crystal.
Oh yeah, I have a life crystal for you.
Nice. Motherfucking piece of fuck.
Where do you see that crystal?
It's to the left. If you keep where you're standing currently, if you go down about 4 blocks and then go hard left, you should find it.
Yeah, that resolution really helps.
Oh, by a shit ton. I basically have like an extra quarter of the screen.
It also, I don't know if it's still that way anymore, so I shouldn't say that. But the way spawning like used to work for NPCs is that they spawn like so many hundred blocks outside of your visible range.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a higher resolution, then they would spawn further away.
Oh.
I don't know if it works that way anymore. So it's inside of that underwater biome, huh? It's also where you fight the giant clam boss.
Giant clam boss.
Yes.
I hate silk.
Wait, what? Silk?
Silk.
Ooh, keep it. Don't throw it away. I want it.
I won't. Very good.
You seem to hate any gravity-based blocks.
I do. I genuinely do. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. I don't think they should exist.
I understand your disdain. Hey, bud.
What's up, bud?
How much, bud? Here you go, bud. There's a couple of these.
Oh, thank you, bud. Thank you, bud.
Welcome, bud.
Makes all the difference, bud.
Really does, bud. Really does.
I want a double jump.
I just almost got killed crashing into this stupid ruby thing. There we go. Ah. If I kill you, gets us one step closer to a hook. Actually, I do have a hook for myself. Which means that you a hook.
The ruby hook is definitely not a bad hook.
Oh, I found another hook.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Next time we go back to the base,
convenient.
I'll get you a hook. Oh, I'm back to the base, so I'll make you a hook.
This underwater biome is so fucking cool.
It is. There's a second Slime Rancher coming up. That's awesome. I wanted to play the VR one. I never did.
There's a VR slime rancher?
Yeah. Alright, my guy, I have a hook for you. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna make all the difference in the world!
You know, I don't want to jinx anything, but the world has been quite merciful with not bestowing an Eye of Cthulhu upon us.
Why would you say that?
Oh, you know, just to shake things up.
Do you think we could face an Eye of Cthulhu right now if we faced it near the base?
Maybe.
We're an expert, so I'm not sure.
We don't
That's
have the
part that's
arena
throwing me
for
off.
it. That's one thing, is we don't have the arena for it at all. We need to build like the the long platforms, many layers.
Yep. Oh, I know.
Yup.
You know the only reason that I don't like the arena?
Because it looks bad?
Yeah, it's a scar on the earth.
You just put it somewhere you don't like.
Fair enough. Sorry if I had Cthulhu in the Crimson.
I was thinking the desert.
Oh, we can do the desert, yeah.
I'll go build it during the day. We start building it during the day. I want to build it right now during the day. It was zombies and all kinds of blood. Needs stealth.
If you could
armor.
make one major change in Terraria, what would it be?
I'd add more yo-yos. I would just make it easier to continue to keep going with the yo-yo and with the summoner if I could, but it's hard to continue to go with yo-yo. I actually watched a video about it earlier today, just because I was like, what are we in for if, you know, I was to do nothing but yo-yos. And it's challenging, but can be done.
Well, I hope so, since that's what I'm going with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could go ranged, though. Ranged is fun.
Ranged
and I have not
cool.
done a completely ranged character before.
You got guns and you got bows.
Yeah.
And tridents and bazookas.
I mean, tridents and bazookas, what else do you need?
You can go ranged. Don't see why not.
You know what? Maybe we're gonna go crazy this time around. And just for the sake of making things a little different, I think I'm gonna go ranged.
And what do you need? Like a golden bow now?
Probably. If I'm gonna go that route, then I should probably start figuring that shit out ASAP. So what happens when my rage is 100%, Tony?
You can press one of the hotkeys. I don't remember which one it is. When you press it, you will have increased damage until that rage bar is depleted. It'll make like a
zoom
noise.
in on myself?
Yeah, I think you press the little fucking...
Holy shit, I can just zoom in.
Mm-hmm. I actually didn't discover that until recently. Forgot to mention it.
I didn't discover it until you were like, oh, it's one of the hotkeys. And I was like, okay, one of the hotkeys. So I started pressing shit. All of a sudden I zoomed in and I was like, holy fuck! You mean I could see myself this close the whole time?
Got myself a weapon. Just need rogue armor now.
I think, by the way, that you should 100% go rogue again.
Okay, I will. Charlie merchants arrived.
Whoa. Oh. A bit rich for my blood, but he does have a frost barrier, which is pretty cool.
A frost barrier?
Yes.
You need to kill a bunch of those wolfram things for more than wolfram metal.
Right. And then it is 11:03 right now. I'm thinking that at 11:30 I'm gonna jump ship.
Okay, sounds good. I don't think we'll be able to fight him in time, but that's okay. I might just stay on and finish up my Wolfram armor.
The question is it worth making the gold bow, or should I hold out until I can make the silver platinum bow?
Well, gold's better than silver. Gold is also the same grade as platinum, so gold's the best thing you're gonna get until you can make a weapon using what you get from Eye of Cthulhu and Eater of Worlds and all that.
I see.
So I'd say it's probably worth it.
It makes sense that gold is better than silver.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I should make. Well, gold is better. Ooh, Jester's arrows. Oh, these are the stars.
Using the wiki right now, I'm like, what do I do for armor?
Alright, I got my bow equipped.
Sweet. Problem with Rogue is that I'm going to need a set of Rogue equipment or something to enable Rogue stuff, because right now I can't build up any like stealth strikes or whatever.
Right. The nice thing is though is that when you can build up those stealth strikes finally, you are powerful as fuck.
Does seem that way, yes. I'm in the snowy area right now.
Oh, nice. How is it over there?
It's blowing sideways. I'm actually looking for those weird bear things, if you remember those.
Yes.
The dog things. Apparently they drop leather or whatever, which can be used. Ooh, from stuff.
I find myself yet again searching the caves for ore.
I really do wonder what these bots are doing. Like, they're doing something, but what?
Feels so good when you find like a big cave system. What's your health at, by the way?
160.
160? Okay. Next heart crystal goes to you.
I found an umbrella hat. I'm a god now.
Hey! What is up there, Savior Light? How are you doing this fine evening, if it is evening, where you are currently located?
I feel like we are the slowest starters in this game.
We are. Well, I think part of it, and one of the struggles that you and I just know what comes later, and so it's like we immediately try to jump forward to the shit that's gonna come later on, without without really focusing on like, okay, we need to do this first.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is our first real experience with T-Mod Loader. We're just running a Calamity mod. Multiplayer.
Yeah, and so far it's definitely been a blast. Like, especially someone who loves Terraria as it was already, just having like a new way to experience it is definitely pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm glad there's a reason to come back.
Yeah.
Hope you can save up enough for that PC. What did I get? Whatever. Because I know it's a struggle right now to get PC stuff.
It is. I'm like, I had my first game just recently that I couldn't run at Ultra, and it was definitely like a oh shit moment. 'Cause it's like, who knows when I'm gonna be able to like upgrade my graphics card again.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna ride out my PC until I can barely run anything on medium anymore. Then probably try to get a new one. Man, Tyler, this next year is going to be rough.
I definitely agree, especially, so Tony and I, the subtle brag here, Tony and I finished, we 100%ed Terraria last year, and we were just thinking the other day, like, oh, what are we going to play? And we were looking at all the games that we've played recently, and there was this, like, do we really want to hit up Terraria again? Like, we went through everything already. Do we want to do this again? And that was when the mod loader came in, and it was very much so like, okay, here's this way to make this game that we already love that much better.
Yeah. Come on.
Interesting, I found a sunflower statue.
Oh, thanks, Savior. I hope we do.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. That makes us feel super wonderful. Thank you.
Hopefully we can manage. I think next time we'll be on stream, we'll probably actually manage to kill a boss.
Yeah, this has been our goal. Is our goal right now is to actually we wanted to do a fresh Terraria playthrough. This is our first stream of it, and we want to just stream the entire playthrough from our very beginning until we beat the final boss all the way throughout. So we thought that would be a kind of a fun way to go.
Oh, you recommended. Okay, that's cool. They're recommended by YouTube, which is great because we never put Terraria content on the channel before. So.
Oh, don't say that, bro. I think anyone can get there. Anyone at all.
No, what I'm saying is that it's interesting.
I was responding to what Savior said.
Oh, right. The chat's coming in slower for me.
I know, that is interesting.
The algorithm stuff is so rough. Like, I still have no idea how it works or how.
It seems so bizarre because we'll have like an entire playthrough that gets like 10 views, and then randomly one video in the playthrough gets like 600 views, and it's like, but why? What did this video do that was so different?
Oh, thanks.
We appreciate that for sure. And I just died and dropped 3 gold.
Yeah, put it in the bank, man.
You know, I gotta put it in the bank, bro. I just forget about it. Dude, I only have 3 copper left.
Unison League. Is that like you're playing League with somebody? Oh no, it doesn't at all. I just mirror out right before I die most of the time, if I can help it. And a lot of times it's when I'm drowning.
I need to get better at mirroring out when I can.
Okay. It's a mobile game. Do you have it on your bar at least?
I do have it on my bar.
Dude, I don't know where these stupid dog things are, but they're not around me.
Can you hear them at least? Do you hear the dogs?
I don't hear any of them. Maybe they're underground? You've been attacked on the surface, right?
No, so I've been attacked by pit bulls on the surface. Which, yes, there are pit bulls in this mod. But I was underground when I died from last. Oh my gosh, Savior Light, you just gave me such an idea. So there is a YouTuber that I follow called Ambient Worlds, and they just make like 3-hour videos of like ambient sounds to like chill and listen to. I would totally do a Terraria Ambient Worlds. 100%. Just laying in bed and listening to chill Terraria sounds. Sounds like a nice way to end the night.
So, heart crystal. I gave an idea. You did.
You did. You did.
I would like that if Ambient Worlds did a Terraria one.
Right?
How would they do? Because I like how when they do stuff like studying and Hogwarts library and stuff, they've got like little sprinklings of sound effects in there.
Right.
What would they do for Terraria?
I'm not sure. Because, like, the best part about Ambient Worlds, for me anyway, is that I can go to sleep while listening to them. Where I don't know, like, I wouldn't want to listen to, like, someone walk around in Terraria or mine.
Yeah. The wind blowing.
Actually,
yeah,
last I checked, it was snowing outside where we were at.
Is it still snowing?
I don't know if it still is. I haven't checked outside again. I know it's supposed to be a light night, and it's supposed to warm up quite a bit, so nothing's gonna stick, I don't think.
I think Sue read it was going to be like 28 centimeters or something like that. And I'm like, that's almost a foot.
Yeah, that's a surprise. I heard that it was supposed to be like 2 to 3 inches and then melt by tomorrow.
What's your health at? 180?
200.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, you take the next one.
The tripler. Is the imaginary strong when you get into the Zen mode with Ambient Worlds?
It is. So I really like Dungeons and Dragons. I am a DM who is running a campaign in Dungeons and Dragons, and so I actually, when I listen to Ambient Worlds, I like to close my eyes and zone out and try to imagine the world that I'm creating and just kind of like help create my storytelling. And I usually kind of will just like fall into this like sleep of like world building and stuff. It is very zen for me. I like it very much so. It just is like a creative space for me.
I'll probably listen to some of it tonight, to be honest.
I know now that we're talking about it, I'm like looking forward to just like laying down and putting some chill tones out for a while.
Yeah. I listen to Ambient Worlds most often when I'm either driving to work or I'm working on projects. And it's, you know, if something's going wrong in the project and it doesn't matter as much, been listening to that. It's chill.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He's a very good DM.
For me, it is definitely like if I'm actively ambient worlds is definitely like it makes me want to mellow out. If I'm at work or something along those lines, I am much more. I like to listen to like crime podcasts and stuff like that.
I go so back and forth on crime podcasts, or like
Hmm.
you know the interrogation videos that are really popular.
Oh yeah.
I go back and forth so much because like I like seeing the process, but I also like really end up hating the people who are being interrogated. Like I used to listen to them when I do the dishes, and eventually it got to the point where I was like, this person could just die, you know? Like I was so mad, and I wasn't
Oh,
really.
thank you. I'm glad that you feel that way, Xavier.
Anymore.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Tony.
No worries. Yeah, feel free to stop by whenever we're streaming.
I have these weird moments when I'm watching like crime podcasts where I definitely kind of get I'll kind of like start to feel sorry for the person being interviewed, like, oh, that's really shitty. And I'm like, wait, nope, he's a murderer. like there's no redeeming qualities here. You gotta not feel bad for the person.
Yeah. Like,
And it just kind of goes to show how crazy like human empathy is, because it's like here's someone who like supposedly is being arrested for committing a crime, a horrible crime, but like because they gave a sob story, there's like a part of my brain that's like, oh, well, that's bad for them, and then I'm like, wait, no, undo.
Like, oh, this bad things happened in their past, which is making them do this. And you're like, oh, well, I get it now, buddy. You go on
Thank you,
home.
Savior. I appreciate that. We both do, honestly.
Thanks for the sub. For sure. We'll probably be streaming a good amount, I think.
I think so too. As long as we continue to play this world, Tony and I both agreed that if we're playing, then the stream is up.
Yeah. I mean, if the spouse has to have one of us do something, and that's fine. Wish there was a way I could spectate you. We should look into a spectate mod.
That would be cool, because then you could just, even if you're not, if you're AFK, then you can still look at.
I could just like float around and like just have the cursor follow you as a ghost. I hope that's a thing. If it is a thing, then we need to get it.
There's an entire forest that is underwater.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Why do you betray me, ocean?
Ooh.
What is going on? Is there like something... What's holding this up?
I have no idea. I just walked over there like that. And dude, if you make it whenever you can, we will always appreciate when you can make it. If not, I think one of the cool things about YouTube is once we're done streaming, the video goes up either way. But no, definitely come along the journey, and you can watch this whole world kind of transform and turn into something big and awesome.
Heck is going on? The sunken forest. Well, I don't have anything to help with water breathing. We might have a gills potion back. Oh wait, I do have one. Cool. Alright, let's see what's up. Is this just a giant lake, or does this touch the ocean?
That'd be crazy if it goes all the way to the ocean. If it does go to the ocean, I think that you and I know exactly what must be done.
It goes to the sulfurous sand biome.
Ah, the sulfurous sand. It's not a bad idea. Just throw platforms over the entire top of it.
You might. Aquatic urchin. Ooh, it dropped urchin stinger. Ah, no, give me the stinger.
No. Oh.
That's fine.
Tony, your extremities were detached by an aquatic parasite. You gotta be more careful.
Dang it. Mid-mirror. Sometimes mirroring out isn't enough. Oops.
I feel like the freaking magic mirror being on the hot bar is both like a joy and a curse.
It has definitely saved me more than it's hurt me. For sure.
Fair enough.
Okay. Sulfurous. Okay, so how do I get the scale? Acid wood I assume I can get. Yeah, it's rogue armor. I'm gonna need this. I just need to know how to get the scale. And where's the other thing? Stinger. Same stuff. Stingers from killing the stingers. Helmet and the breastplate. We are in a Discord call, so that window over there where you can see Tyler through, he is actually showing me freaking. He's actually just using his regular webcam, and I have it as a source for the window, so you can see him. We're not even in the same like area right now. Like we're in the same town, but that's about it.
Man, I wish you weren't feeling icky right now, dude, because I was just thinking about how long it's been since we've like gone and like had a like lunch adventure.
Yeah, man.
You know, so Tony and I actually we've been friends since high school. I think our friendship is just hitting like the 12-year mark, if I'm using your younger sister as a reference.
Oh yeah.
So I think we're just hitting the 12-year mark, and so we live on opposite sides of town. And then I just stream all my video over to Tony, and then Tony streams it out to you guys. Yes.
What? Oh, you see a piggy?
Piggy! I got the piggy!
Oh, I need to see if I got enough wolfram metal to make an armor set. That piggy actually sells for 10 gold, which is why I wanted to grab it.
Yes.
Where's...
Yeah, we do not want to kill the piggy. Piggy is a friend that we capture with a net and then become rich.
And then become rich.
And then become rich. Such a friend that we capture it with a net and then sell it off to the highest bidder.
You know, you do that with your friends.
Oh,
Everyone does that with their
totally.
friends. Most friends, not all friends. Okay.
Oh, that's nice though. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
It's awesome. This is our first time streaming this.
Not a bully. Not a bully. We simply wrapped the pig in a nice little net. We coddled it, and we gave it off to someone who wanted him more.
Well, I mean, as long as people can come and see gameplay. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that people can't see what's going on. I hope we can get a better laptop. I need to try this blade out.
We have no intentions of hurting the piggy, I promise.
Wait, don't kill it. Oh, I was hoping it would ricochet, dang it. Maybe it only bounces off of multi-segmented enemies? It says... Tail strikes cause the blade to home in after ricocheting, with each ricochet dealing blah blah damage.
Well, we are definitely excited to see what happens after you build up the monies for it, because we would. I mean, I can't speak for Tony in particular, but for myself, I would love to see what you got and what you end up throwing out. That'd be really cool.
Oh, especially if you have the passion to be getting a whole laptop just so you can play it. I mean, heck, that's why I got into PC gaming in the first place, so I could play Skyrim. Here, you should try this out. 'Cause I tried it out last time.
What is that?
It's what the guy that you just killed dropped. Ah, no. Spark.
I definitely, I personally, I really love editing and uploading videos. That is my favorite part about YouTube. The live streams are really fun because it's so fun to interact with people directly. But to me, being able to edit a video, create a thumbnail, I really enjoy that. It makes me feel like there's a productive aspect to it that really kind of reminds me, like, no, this is a hobby, a genuine hobby where I can feel like I've really made something at the end, and that feels really good.
I like editing when it's like gag type editing, you know, or I'm editing like a joke specifically. I don't like the raw editing.
On that note, it is 11:30, which is when we were cutting off tonight. We are super happy that you have jumped in, and everyone who jumped in tonight, it's subbed and commented. We appreciate all of you. It is definitely, like, we do this because we love interacting with people. It is fun. It is joyful. You will see us back here very, very soon. If I had to guess, probably within the next couple days, if not tomorrow. So we will see you then. Thank you all, and have a great rest of your night. I'm so sorry, Savior.
Sorry,